We're in for something special right here, right now.
Show me everything you have.
Let's rock.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? No go for the throw. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. We're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move, or you're going to eat tons of damage.
Putz.
The jump in is denied. Caught in the cross-up. Takes the chance to hurt him. Holds out with the block. Takes a trip. Player 2 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. All right, what's coming up next? Player 2, target lock and scoop. Heading into the end, goes for the super art? Both fighters planning something? Opts for the throw to close it out. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Burning kick! Who's going to start things off? Thunder dash hits! There she goes. Picks a good spot to use the super.
Oh, damn.
Ooh, brushes that off and keeps going. They must have a game plan here with a critical art on deck, but looking to plan them with a pile driver. Going in? Their spacing is so on. The overhead denied. What'll happen here? One chance here may end this match. They were not cleared for takeoff. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Backdash to start. They're not taking any chances. Jumps up.
Puta, velho.
Face. Going in.
Meu
There's the change of
Deus.
side. Player 2 has the life lead. This is gonna hurt. Can they
caralho.
with a smart throw? Here comes the corner pressure. Player 2 with the rhythm owning that space. What now? Dangerous range here. A real test of nerves here. Nice.
Ah, filha da
grounded.
puta.
Player 2 made all the right moves. And this experience
Se
is
fudeu.
only gonna make them stronger. It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that run back. Connects with the throw. Seismic hammer shakes the feet. Throws them to negate the block. Goes for a drive rush. They're looking to keep on the offensive for as long as possible. Player 2 has the life lead. No good up high. The command grab doesn't make it. A battle of egos on display here as neither fighter wants to give up any ground. Player 1 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Tries to bait him with the projectile. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Sticks the jump in.
Droga.
Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Jumps.
Meu Deus do céu, cara.
Next hit will end the round. Player 1 picks up the win with the counter hit. Looked like they were baiting their opponent into making a mistake. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. They've piled up with knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Gets carried to the corner. Got him focused. Player 2 holding on to that corner advantage. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Player 1 will need to play it conservative until their drive recovers. Breaks the block with a throw. Connects with the throw. That's not gonna hit. Gutsy, looking to plan him with a pile driver. Jumps. Grabs and throws him away. Knocked him out of the air.
Meu Deus.
Taking chunks out of each other here. Sets up.
Morri de bobeira. Pra que ficar tecando, Jorge?
Player 2 faced the giant and walks away unscathed.
O cara pula igual uma galinha louca.
The first round begins. Saw him coming and goes for the Boris anti-air. The attack is parried.
Ó,
That's some
mesma
big juicy damage on
carnice.
that counter hit. Throws him down. plenty of space between the two fighters, but who will decide to close the gap?
Puta, cara, essa bonequinha é lixeira, igual o Bolado falou, hein? O cara joga um maluco, cara. Hã? Meu Deus do céu, dá desgosto.
Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Isso que é pior, tá errando? Ou tá aí, não era, não, é reversal, cara.
Player 2 has a slight life.
Ah, não acredito.
Going in. Player 2 needs to use the credit that spends the meter, hoping for a good return.
Meu Deus do céu. Não, não, não. Pô, se jogasse bem pelo menos, cara. Ai, apertei o botão. Vamos ver se eu consigo virar. Já consegui virar algumas. Meu Deus do céu.
There's a drive rush to throw the opponent off balance. It's back with a well-placed drive reversal. Will the drive parry here open things up for them? Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner.
Meu Deus, Jesus.
They really don't want to be in the corner.
Nossa, cara, também eu tô errando pra caralho.
That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit.
Meu Deus do céu.
Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. From up above.
Não! Eu tô dropando pra caralho.
Dashes forward. Player 1 got completely shut out that round. Can they make a comeback? Still very early in the round. Thunder dash hits. Drive rush to keep it going.
Oh, doença.
Jumps.
Puta, cara.
Goes for the jump in. Knockdown and sneaks in above. Nice parry.
Meu Deus, cara.
Springs forward with the drive rush. Jumps in.
Meu Deus. Me fudi tudo aqui.
What's the play here?
Ele faz a mesma coisa, cara.
That's a counter. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. Burns the cage to turn up the heat.
Meu Deus, não acredito, cara.
Player 2 brings it home.
Joga de 4, não? Tá foda, tá foda. Minha primeira luta aqui tá difícil hoje. Vamos ver se a gente consegue.
Very nice anti-air there. They read their opponent like a book. Does a good job of pushing back.
Não tá tão difícil, velho.
Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Looks like they want to establish a rhythm.
Aí, ó, isso aí que é meio roubadinho.
Just out of range for that throw. Heavy punch sends him flying. Risky up close scrap still going. Grabs and throws him away.
Vamos ver se consigo fazer.
Drive rush to keep it going.
Não.
There she goes. Player 1 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Drive gauge gap here. Taking them for a ride on the Siberian Express. They return to center stage. Just goes for it at this range. Knockout, they're going for the super art. Pulls them in, looking to drill them. Both sides getting ready. This is gonna hurt.
Não, velho.
Up close and personal.
Ah, esse negócio aí que fica farofando, mano.
This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Stark baits and snares them with a Boris dynamite. Raw super hard incoming. And it is on. Goes for the seismic hammer. Sets up with the jump in. Reach out and hug him. What's next? Player 2 has a full drive gauge but is on the brink of death. Knocked them out of the air. They gotta go. A real test of nerves here. How did they anticipate that jump in? Player 1 gets the win in a convincing fashion. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Oh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Denies the drive reversal. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Still slugging it out here. What's the play here? Player one can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. The jump-in is denied.
Olha aí! Cara, eu tô com nojo dessa boneca nojenta aqui, cara. O cara faz qualquer coisa, dá tudo certo, mano, hein?
What's next?
E aí, Thales?
Clutch side twist there. Now they need to capitalize on this chance. Target locked and scoop. Heading into the gap.
Ah, velho, toda hora eu tô tecando igual besta.
Player two on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the
Nem a noia tá salvando, Thales. Esse cara é mais noia que eu, irmão.
They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Jumps up. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Jumps in. Double lariat, and now a drop. A super.
Ah, não, defendeu.
A parry? Player two is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? Aerial burning kick. Player two needs song coming and goes for the board.
Louco, louco, louco. Não sei como tô perdendo tanto. Uma besta dessa. Toma.
Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Open with a jump in. The last round. It's now or never. Smart clip connects with the throw.
Nossa, bicho. Ai, que nojejo. What? Filha da puta.
What setup do they have? What now? Raw super art incoming.
Ah, vai tomar no copo, mano.
Player two made all the right
golpe.
moves, and this experience is only gonna make them stronger. It's not
Não,
over yet.
tem que virar isso aqui,
Believe
cara.
it's time for that
É uma questão de honra.
double lariat, and now jumps.
Você tá no Belém do Pará, cara? Eita, pega. E aí te chamar pra jogar.
They gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up.
Aí, ó. Essa noieira minha desse lado é foda.
Their life is looking critical, and they can't rely too much on drive either.
Ai, velho.
And the throw ends the round. Player two
Ainda erra o meu
takes the
agarrão.
round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Projectile to try and change the situation. Hits them with a stop and plow. Looking to plant them with a pile driver. Looking for a chance. Decides to meet them in the air. Thanks! Manages to block the jump-in attack.
Puta que pariu.
Knockdown and full SA meters on deck for both sides. A super art, lemon decoupler hits. It's high jump buffet time. Can they create an opportunity? Just goes for it.
Ai, viado.
That corner is starting to draw super art incoming.
O cara pula, pula, pula e eu não consegui pescar.
Who could have guessed how that match would have turned
Puta
out?
que pariu.
Not me. How is this rematch going to play out?
Por que os japoneses fazem dar certo?
Stops the attack by using a drive there. The super armor does its job. Maintains composure and pushes out of the corner. Player one is just about out of drive after that. All right. Player one in that dangerous burnout state. Had the radar up and running. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fireball.
Meu Deus, cara. Ai, meu Deus. Não sabia disso, não.
Quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Is the life gap
Ai, esse bait aí, cara, toda hora eu caio.
Player two takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Goes for a projectile to try and chase the
Oh, não era isso.
Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Things are slow going right now.
Não era.
But we may see someone speed things up soon. Springs forward with the drive rush.
Meu Deus, cara.
Corner and a flash. Dashes up.
Sossega, cão. Não! Caralho! Vamos ver o que vai dar esse aqui. Matou. Tinha life. Que bonequinha roubada, Thales do céu. Cara, eu não tô conseguindo o jogo desse cara não, mano.
The battle in the corner continues. Clear that neither of them wants to be in the corner. Can't tech the throw? What's their game?
Não, meu lariat sai, mas eu tô marcando na hora de mandar. Eu não tô conseguindo jogar, tá ligado? Aí, ó.
Spends the gauge for the drive reversal. Caught in the cross-up. Gets him.
É uma loucura, muita loucura, Thales. Eu não sei se tá jogando bem, se eu que tô muito mal.
Everything up until now and everything from here on out is so vital. Jumps.
Aí.
Bends the meter, hoping for a good return. Now, can they finish the job? Aerial burning kick.
Puta, mano, aí.
Drive impact. Barely blocks the jump in. We have super arts on deck. There's still a check ops for.
Vai, agora fui no assistidão.
Yo, we're dealing with a real gambler here. Low on life and is still willing to risk it all on this critical art to deal the cash money damage they need. Noticeable life lead is a comfortable burnout. Did they mean to do that? Looking for a hole. Oh,
ai, a magia.
Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Upward knocked him out of the air.
Não, eu acelerei aqui.
It's high jump buffet time.
Meu antiaéreo tá foda.
Big throws. What's next? Drops them hard. Taking chunks out of each other here. These guys are not giving each other any time to breathe. Player 2 has a full drive gauge but is on the brink of death. Drive impact misses. Closes in.
Olha, fui pular neutro.
Player 2 clinches the
cara,
win.
Bobeira mesmo, Thales. Eu sinto que eu tinha que ganhar, mas essa apertação de botão tá tomando tudo, cara. Aí, ó.
The jump in, target locked and scoop. Player 1 has a slight life lead that they may sit on. Still slugging it out here. No good up high.
Pensei que ia pular.
Drive rush. Gets in their face. Surprises them with a drive rush. Heats it up with a combo into super. Drive rush to keep it. Gets.
Que porra é essa? Tá defendendo?
Player 2 hits.
Eu não tô entendendo o jogo da boneca, mano.
They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Looks like they want to establish a rhythm with their ground game and fireballs. Allows them to negate the block.
Ué, mano, na animação da porra do golpe?
Drive reversals blocked.
Ah.
Player 1 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? Can they stop this light lead from getting bigger?
Meu Deus, segurei muito.
With a throw. Knock drive rush to keep it going. Player 2 will need to play it conservative until burnout.
Olha que nóia, mano. Puta que o pariu, velho.
Keeping them away. Perfect execution.
Ah, velho. Tá foda, hein, Thales? Meu primeiro jogo do dia tá uma bosta.
Player 2 played with a lot of heart to pull off a tremendous win. Definitely one to watch. Let's see what these fighters have up their sleeves out of the game. Throws them to negate the block.
Mas como?
Denies the attack and... Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Good parry there and... Denies the jumping attack with a jumping attack of their own.
Caralho, velho, ele escapa dessa mãe aqui.
Takes the chance to hurt him. Gets the parry in and adds some pressure. Both fighters will want to utilize what little drive gauge they have. Player 1 needs to deal with this burnout. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty.
Ai,
Can
droga.
they recover or are they in trouble here? In a dire situation,
olha só.
They can't afford any mistakes. Knockdown. Where's their open KO?
Ai, bicho, que boneca chata.
Player 2 picks up the always important first round.
Tá de férias, Thales, ou tá trampo?
Boom goes the dynamite. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Jumps up. Focus force hits. Double lariat, and now springs forward with the drive rush. Limit decoupler hits. It's high jump buffet time.
Meu Deus do céu.
Burnout activates. Player 1 in dire straits with burnout. Jumps in. What'll happen here? Are they going to be able to come back and snatch victory from the jaws of defeat? Both sides getting ripped. Oh, yo! Raw super hit! No! This'll break! Oh, they got him!
Tá.
Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Eu tô lembrando mais de um antiaéreo aqui.
Pokes with the kick.
Aí, ó, isso que me fode, velho.
There she goes. Connects with the throws. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. A parry? Reversal. Player 2 with a slight lead. Will they cap drive rush? The jump in is denied. There's the soup with the lariat. Big time whip. What? There's a burnout.
Errei.
Ooh, the drive impact hits for a punish. Throws him. That corner is starting to look.
Ai, filha da puta.
Now, both sides getting ready. Hugs nothing
Morri.
but air. What a finish.
Ah, tô nervoso já, bicho.
Player 2 made all the right moves.
Nóia, filha da puta, velho.
Gonna make them stronger. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. A little
Sai.
too greedy.
É, eu tô errando isso, cara.
It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner.
Já não pulou, agarrou.
They throw them into the corner. They're looking to keep the pressure on and do some damage. Neither of them willing to back off here. Player 1 has used up all of their drive gauge. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Big counter. Tries to keep
Ai,
the pressure on the
caralho.
opponent by zoning with fireball. Throws a fireball, he KO.
Meu Deus, Thales, que isso, velho?
Player 2 hits up the always important first
merda.
round. Bill wants to keep the ball rolling. Steps back to start things off. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Double lariat, and now will gain control of the match in the early going. Both fighters planning hits them with a
Ah,
stop. Are
velho.
they baiting them into that? Player 1 can't use any
Puta,
drive
é, pulou e não fiz
experiencing
nada.
burnout. Player 1 in dire straits with burnout. Going in. Full SA meters on deck
pulou.
for both sides. This could be over soon. Goes for the
Que
fire,
isso, Thales?
which is very strong at this range. They've got the meter for a drive impact. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Oh, burnout triggered. Hits the aerial kick. Can they create an opportunity for themselves to
Ai,
seal the deal?
bosta!
Finishes with the throw.
Ô, diacho, mano.
Who could have guessed how that
O cara faz a mesma coisa 70 vezes, velho. Puta, tá
Right back
foda.
into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet.
Aí, ó, tá forte e não sai.
Oh, whiffs the drive impact. Opts for the throw.
Vou pular neutro.
Both fighters are low on drive gauge. They'll want to tread carefully for this part of the fight. Big gap between the two fighters, so they throw out a fireball. Neither of them willing to back
Puta
off.
que pariu, cara.
Knockdown. Player 2 chases them down. The damage is really piling up now. You can see how cornering your opponent is such an effective game plan. The pressure is so intense in KO.
Ah, isso aí que é foda. Tá batendo 2.000 vezes ali.
Picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Jumps up, still slugging it out at this range. Looks like they want to put a new spin on things with that fireball. They quickly get back into the corner of the stage. Smart play with the throw. Both fighters planning something? Their will to pick's a good spot.
Só faz a mesma coisa, eu tô caindo.
Blocks across a good read. Ah, burnout activates. Their space smart
Que é isso, bicho?
was enough. That was a clear.
Ela enche ali a barra ali e não para mais, cara.
Right back into the
Não sabia
rematch.
disso,
We ain't
não.
even close to done yet. Sticks the jump in.
Putz.
Uses a drive parry against the attack. Who's gonna make a move? Denies the attack and
Ah, errei.
uncomfortable space.
Tô nervoso, tô
Can
errando.
they clip each other on the edge? The jump in is denied. Goes for the drive rush there. Turns it up a notch and sends them to the corner. Takes a trip. Time to do some damage after that wall splat. Gets the jump in. KO. Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Opts to create space to start. Who's going to start things off? The grab misses. Lays down a seismic hammer. Drive rush to keep it going. Scrapping it out up close. Springs forward with the drive rush. Both fighters planning something? Player two will need to play it conservative until their drive refreshes. Burnout activates. Player one has experiencing burnout. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Looking for it, crowns him in
Meu
there.
Deus do céu, tentei lariate.
Going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Backdash to start.
Não, eu tô no automático.
Blocks it. Barely blocks the jump in. Still plenty of time. Solid anti-air. Oh, here we go. Oh, burnout. Did they mean to do that? Drops him hard. Player one.
Não, não
is
era
in
isso.
burnout state. A very precarious situation. Sniped. Did we see a drive impact here? Crowns him from above.
Pulou, não fiz nada.
What now? Reads the jump in perfectly. They make this time to bust this out.
Agora eu ganhei, mas
Damage calculation, no doubt about it.
caiu no chão, mandei.
Oh, they
Só
got
faltava
him.
não matar agora.
Player one was definitely sweaty during that well-earned win. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back.
Ah,
Jumps
não
up,
completei.
headbutt. From low heavy to scrapping it out up close. Will that drive impact get punished? Solid combo. Reads them. Heading into the end game now. It's getting 10. KO.
Whew.
Player one picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. A brave forward jump there to start. Grabs them. Checks with a medium kick. Thunder dash hits. Risky up close scrap still going. They exchange blows. A quick breather.
Não.
Jumps. And electrifying. Springs forward with the drive rush. Can they create an opportunity for themselves? They're going for the super art? What were they thinking? That's not gonna hit. Player in there.
Bobeira.
Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Backdash to start. They're not taking any chances. Throws a fireball. This unleashes a big damage. Reversal. Saw that come clutch read on that impact. Player
Que
one
isso?
can't let this simmer. They gotta start turning it right up with the super. What now? Shrugs that off. Climb screw pile driver. There's no escape. What's next? They've got about half life left. Close range projectile. Jumps. This is gonna hurt. Connects with the throw. Back to the drive rush. Player two is in a very good spot now.
Não era isso, cara. Ô, diacho.
Player two faced the giant and walks away unscathed.
Que merda, mano. Que lavada levando esse louco
It's not
aqui.
over yet. Let's believe it's time for that run back.
É que o Bolado falou ontem. O Bolado tá perdendo pra essa porra, hein.
Projectile to try and change the situation. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with Farofas. Player two has the life lead. Counter hit throw there. Player one is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. Neither of them willing to back off here. Gets
Ai, que lixo.
drive impact. They're still good. Takes a trip. In a dire
Ai,
situation,
caralho,
they can't
pecando,
afford any
mano.
mistakes. Next hit will end the round. Heavy punch sends him flying. Sneaks in a target locked and scoop. They need to rely on their instincts here. Threads it cleanly. Player one on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Starting off with fireballs right from the get-go. The next round is beginning. Woods brushes that off and keeps going. Grabs and throws them away. Player two can build off this lead. Barely blocks the jump in. Max SA gauges. Unbelievably in sync with a chance to score big here. Player one will need to play. Burnout activates. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Both fight and claw critical. What's gonna happen? Both light and super hard gauges are not looking good. Time to grind it in
Meu
there.
Deus!
This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Goes for the jump in to start. It's time for both fighters to lay it all on the line. Jumps. Oh, the throw connects. Taking chunks out of each other here. Sets up with the jump in. Could we see a drive impact here? Big time whip. Nothing stops this train. Taps him
Pô, o
on
cara
the
não erra
toe.
dessa forma, mano.
Burns out. Player crowns him from above. Cross-up attack. Stirs the soup with the lariat. Are you kidding me?
Vai, aperta botão do caralho.
Player one.
Tá
Makes some smart
louco!
moves there. Great game.
Só 10 de
It's
diferença.
not over yet.
Meu
Best believe
Deus do
it's time
céu.
for that run back. Long range fireball to break the silence. Heavy punch sends him flying. Gets the parry in and adds some pressure. Neither of them willing to
Tô
back
errando
off.
nisso, que ele pula muito.
Player one is using their drive.
Isso aqui também. Tô
Goes for the
segurando
command grab.
muito.
All right, what's coming up next? Not shy with the grab.
Tchau.
That slight doubt is all it took. Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Foda, Thales! Foda, Thales!
Steps back to start things off. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Reads them. Things are slow. Looking to plant him with a pile driver. Jumps up. Still slugging it out at this range.
Ai, Jorge! O cara pulou na minha lata, cara, não
Gets
fiz
the
nada.
jump in. Target locked and scoop. Aerial burning kick. Takes the opponent out of the air. This is a chance to dictate the pace. Both of our combatants drops them from the air. Player one will need to play it conservative until their drive saw him coming and goes for the boar's answer.
Mentira!
Life lead is there, but still and goes to the air.
Peguei Mitch.
Closing it out with a super art finish. Nice and clean.
Uriel!
Guts to pull that off. Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Goes with the projectile for their opening shot. Grabs them.
Demorei demais.
They hit each other. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? All right. Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. Throw whips.
Puta que pariu.
Neither of them willing to back off here. Takes a trip. Side switch with the back throw. Looking for a chance to gain. Will this super art connect? Super art activated. Expect something big here. They're jostling for the dominant position in the corner. This is a critical point of the round. In there!
Cara, que maldito botão do cara em Mitch, mano.
Always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. This round is so important. You can feel the intensity in the air. Player two hits him with a stop and pop. The throw missed. Breaks the block with a throw. going in. Looks to drop him. Boom goes the dynamite. They've got the beater for a drive impact. Not much life difference. Manages to block the jump-in attack. This unleashes some big damage. Oh, nothing stops this train.
Droga, não era
The
isso,
punish
cara.
counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. That
Não era isso.
finishes it.
Ô, diacho.
Made all the right moves, and this experience is only gonna make them stronger. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Player one has a slight life lead that they may sit on. Lots of aggression from both sides. Taking stock.
Olha só, cara.
Solid combo. Can't tech the throw. Player two creates a good corner opportunity. Knockdown. Player one is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. Grabs him, takes a trip. In a dire situation. They
O
can't
TK me
afford any
fudi.
mistakes. KO.
Ele tá esperto pra catar no chão, cara.
Player two takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Jumps up, double lariat, and now saw him coming and goes for the Boris anti-air. A quick breather. Player two is barely hanging in there, but can still mount a comeback using drive rush to keep it going. An electrifying dash. Going in, medium kick.
Nossa.
Oh, they're betting it all on the drive rush. Are we gonna see a cup knock them out of the air? Will we see a drive impact? This
Ai.
is gonna hurt. Player one has some cashes out the
Matou,
cage right
filha da
there.
puta.
This is gonna kill.
Que massacre, velho.
No way, that win wasn't luck. That was 100% planned. Player two made all the right moves, and this experience is only gonna make them stronger. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Nice double lariat. Not shy with the grab. Player one has the life lead. Still slugging it out here. Player one has used up all of their drive gauge. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Goes for an overhead. Solid combo. KO.
Ela bateu no lariate, mano.
Picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Opts to create space to start. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Player two needs to use the front of the corner here. Drive rush to keep it going. Jumps in. Goes for the jump in. Both fighters planning something? They exchange blows. There she goes. KO.
Meu pai do céu.
Well, listen, when you're locked in, you're locked in. That was a decisive win. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Caught in the cross-up. Parries the attack, and that was a solid anti-air. Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. Very nice anti-air there. They read their opponent like a book. Clear that neither of them wants to be in the corner. Goes for the throw. Player two is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Neither of them willing to back off here. Very critical point of the match with full drive gauge available. Throws him. What's next? Goes for the KO.
Caralho.
Player two picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. And boom goes the dynamite. This round is so important. You can feel the intensity in the air. Jumps. Double lariat, and now, will we see a drive impact? Super on deck for both fighters. Expect to see some fireworks. A quick breather. Player two is barely hanging in there, but can still mount a comeback. Target locked and
Voltou, Thales.
it's too much.
Tá foda, mano. Olha o placar, bicho.
This is the final round. Expect
Tô
to see
tomando a
some
mesma
fireworks.
coisa. Olha, ele bateu no lariate, cara. Ele chutou meu lariate.
Goes for the jump in to start. Final round. Who will the for something anti-air in the clutch. Super arts on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. Oh, here we go. Nothing stops.
Aí não foi reversal.
Burns out. Player 1 is in burnout state. Will this super art do
Ai,
anything?
pulou. Oh, desgrama.
Needs to take advantage of it all in with a rush. Oh, burnout.
Olha,
Did they mean to do that?
puta que o pariu, mano.
Here we go. Denies the jump in attempt. Player 2 faced the giant and walks away unscathed.
O cara é possuído, bicho.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back.
Não.
An electrifying dash. Brushes that off and keeps going.
Ah, será que esse cara é cheatado, mano?
Lead to a juicy punish counter.
Em alguma coisa? Porque
Tech there in the corner.
é difícil de agarrar.
Into the corner. Jump in, finds the mark.
Agora eu errei.
Well-timed command throw there. Will this super art connect? Super art activated. Expect something big here. Picks the drive reversal. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Life lead opens up. Opts for the throw to close it out.
Cara, quando joga certinho, beleza, mas um errinho ele entra todas essas farofas dele aí.
What else can they get away with? Opts to create space to start. Are we going to see some fireworks here?
Caralho.
Throws them to negate the block. Jumps up. An electrifying dash.
Ó, não
Good
pulou.
job escaping that dangerous corner situation. What'll happen here? We have super arts on deck. There's still boom goes the dynamite. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this rate.
Ah,
Digs in
caralho.
deep to get that drive in. Wraps it up with a
Nem tem
decisive
como você
combo.
dar DI de
Last
volta.
round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this one.
Acho que pelo jeito que ele joga, você não está aproveitando a
Final
oportunidade.
round. Who
Tá
will
difícil,
fight
Thales.
in God's favor here?
Aí, ó, errando o botão já.
Sinks. The low kick hits. Still plenty of time left.
Ah, ele fica buferando aquele negócio ali, bicho.
Burning kick from above. Gets him with a Euro step. Good decision with that throw. Oh, here we go. Plenty of health. Full gauges. Let's go. Clutch anti-air. Looking for a hold. This can lead to some big damage. Player 1 has got drive rush. What now? Rains down the fire. Burns out. Wow, that throw did some juicy damage. Will they go all in without... This is gonna hurt. Courageous grab. You need guts to pull that off. Player 1 clinches the win. But that could
Eu
have
já fiquei nervoso, Thales.
No way we could have called that.
Essa loucura aí.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back.
Aí, bicho.
This force hits.
A mulher comba com tudo.
Jumps in. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here?
Até que enfim. Ah, eu não aproveitei.
Blocks the jump in. Well-timed command throw there. Uses the parry.
Ô, caralho. Tem que parar com esse parry besta.
At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick
Vou
something
pular
out.
neutro, Thales.
Neutral game is very important. Throws them to start the corner pressure. Takes a trip.
Ô, cacete, eu tô tecando, filho da puta.
Looking to impress with this super finishing blow on the Cyclone Lariat. A drive impact could end it all here.
Ô, merda, não matou. Mas matou.
Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Opts to create space to start. This round is so important. You can feel the intensity in the air. Double lariat, and now this fight is
Ai,
burnout
tá vendo
activates.
pra quê?
Throws them to negate the block. Player 1 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. A quick breather.
Não!
Jumps in. Still slugging it out at this range. Jumps. Lays down a seismic hammer. Can we see a drive impact here?
No.
They can't do anything now. Any mistake here is gonna be fatal. What? No!
Peguei.
Critical art now? A clean KO. Nice meter awareness.
Beleza, Thales.
Oh, they got him!
vergonha, velho. Eu tô com vergonha.
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Jumps up.
Aí, ó, errei.
Surprises them with a drive rush.
Caralho, viu?
Player 2 was the life lead. Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be very difficult to escape. Will the drive parry here open things up for them? Player 2 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? They break things off to take a quick breather. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Long low attack hits. Takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super.
Ah, foi a garrafa.
Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Big
Ai, mano, por que eu não cato?
checks with a medium kick. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Hits him with a stop and pop. Oh, burnout triggered. A quick breather. Player 1 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover or are they in trouble here? What'll happen here? A drive impact could end it all here. That was a huge, huge stun. They need to capitalize on this chance and go.
Ai, caralho. Ele passa pelo lariate, bicho.
Not me. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Will we see our fighters feel each other out or just let it fly in this opening round?
Cadê meu turno?
Opportunity to really lay into the opponent with a damaging combo. No good up high. Player 1 is in burnout. Drives off the table. Not a lot of damage dealt so far. No telling how this match will turn out. Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Denies the low heavy. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important here. Projectile to try and change the situation.
Ah, mano, eu tô ganhando um tech, velho. Depois eu teco errado.
Goes for a drive rush. They're looking to keep on the offensive for as long as possible. They block the overhead, and the jump in catches them.
Oh, caralho.
And the throw ends the round. Player 2 on
Perdendo
the board first
paciência.
with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Desse jeito.
Hits the aerial kick. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking
Dá
of a
isso aqui, ó.
counter. Surprises them with a drive rush. Gets the parry in and adds some pressure. Aerial burning kick. Saw him coming in.
Tá, pô, é o stake.
Both fighters planning something? You've got to be mindful of reaching jump-ins at this range. Max SA gauges. Unbelievably in sync with the
Que é isso, velho?
big here. Both of our combatants are cooking up something. Blocks it. What'll happen here? Hits the aerial. Burnout.
Que é isso, Thales? Pelo amor de Deus.
Both sides getting ready. Cruise them from above. A ring-long critical.
Pegou.
What's gonna happen?
Ai, tinha que pegar o range.
Wraps it up with a throw.
Thales do céu, que pulação do demônio.
Face the giant and walks away unscathed. What a win! Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet.
Aí ele agarrou.
Player 2 chases them down. Goes for the drive rush there. Solid combo.
Olha aí, bicho.
Their super art gauge is running on empty. That's going to be a big factor in how this match plays out. Knockdown. Capitalizes on every mistake and
Caralho, mano.
Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Decides to create some distance to start. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Goes for the rush. Double lariat and now Their spacing is so on point, experiencing burnout. Player one will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Boom goes the dynamite. Tries to be tricky. Clutch, anti-air. Will we see a drive impact? Closes it out. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Starts things, the low kick hits.
Ai, cara, que farofeiro.
Who's gonna take it all? Gets the side switch. Goes for the fireball, which is very strong at this range. Jumps. Player one can't use drive, it drops them from the air. Reach out and hug him. A jump? Will this super art do anything? Okay, here we go. That corner is starting to look scary. Player burning.
Não, errei!
It burns out. Player one
Puta, eu sou
can't
burro,
use
hein,
any
velho?
drive moves. Gotta play it safe. What a statement with that drop zone, baby. Fireball pressure crowns him from above.
Toma, filha da puta.
Player one is gonna be watching replays for this one for a while. They really took it down to the wire. It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that run back. In with the crossover. Watch for the feint. Very slick with the combo, looking to plan him with the pile driver. Nails the anti-air. There's an corner switch. What's the play here? Deftly shuts out the jump in. That was a solid anti-air. Will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Life lead opens up. They've got the beater for a drive impact.
Errei!
Player two picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Nice cross-up. Are we going to see some fireworks here? An electrifying dash. Player two will look to apply, hits him with a stop and pop. Will we see a drop? It's a good spot to use the super. Opts for the strike and burnout triggered. Player one has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Going in, lays down a seismic hammer. Zones a super art. A drive looking to plan him with a pile driver. Player one can't afford mistakes without that drive gauge. The next touch may decide this round. Okay, this is gonna hurt. Both absolutely refusing to give up ground.
Ah, caralho!
Player two faces the giant and walks away
Ai,
unscathed. What a
o
win!
mal da garganta. Pô, o cara não quer parar mais não, mano.
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Picks up the
Puta que
counter. This is
pariu.
going to be huge. Throws him. What's next? Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. Grabs him.
Que jogo porco, cara. Nossa.
Spends the gauge on the drive rush. And the throw ends the round.
Caralho, Thales, tá foda esse nó aí, bicho.
On the board first with the win.
Já peguei uns master com essa boneca aí e não passei tanta raiva que nesse cara aqui, não.
Goes with the projectile for their opening shot. Checks him with the projectile. Gets the counter hit throw. Jumps in. Feints.
Olha só.
Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Both fighters planning something? Drive gauge is looking bad. What'll they do now? Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Super arts on deck for both fighters. Knocked them out of the air. Life lead is there. Sets up with the jump in. That corner is starting to look scary. Keeps him out. What a finish. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this corner. Up with the hop. This can lead to some big damage. Jumps up. connects with the throw. Smart play with the throw. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Both are ready to pull the trigger on their super art. Okay, he imparts nothing but air. Both apps of cross super art incoming.
Fica apertando aí, vai, ô
Are
babaca.
they actually dead? It doesn't kill. They're still in this. They are done. Player one made some smart moves there. Great game. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Jumps. Lays down a seismic hammer. From up above. Sticks the combo. Will the drive parry here open things up for them? Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Player two is in burnout. Takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. They just went for it with that super. This may be the start of their counter-offensive. Takes a trip. Life lead opens up. Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do it. Player two needs to hold out until their drive gauge recovers. Both fighters planning something? Their spacing is so in there. Player one picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Burning kick hits high. Breaks the block with a throw. Hits him with a stop.
Ai, não acredito.
Digs in deep to get that drive in there. Will we see a drive in? Knockdown and opts to continue the attack with the drive. Player two, they're going for the super art. Going in
Oh, meu Deus!
This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Backdash to start. They're not taking any chances. It's a fake.
Olha o combinho
That
chato.
combo did decent damage. A jump in. The parry. Reversal. They're taking a step back to slow down the pace.
Puta que pariu, cara. Como que agarra dali?
Catches them out. Turning it right up with the super. What's next? Player one still hasn't checked. Yo, critical art.
Ai, não acredito.
Flatlines them.
Ai,
Player
Jesus.
two straight up outplayed them. Talk about a David and Goliath situation. The first round begins. No time to save that stuff for nationals. It's
Pô,
time
esse
to go
cross aí tá me fudendo, cara.
Thunder dash hits. Neither of them willing to back off here. Jump in finds the mark. Player one is just about out of drive after that. What's the play here? Player one needs to deal with this burnout. There's a punish counter. This can lead to something very big if they can capitalize. Player two is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Oh, talk about overextending. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick
Ah, errando tudo os golpes.
Player two picks up the first round.
Vou parar,
That'll give them a psychological
tô
advantage.
nervoso, não tô no sal, mas tô tremendo.
Opts to create space to start. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Snares them. Lays down a seismic hammer. Zones with the fireball. Okay, creating some space here. Jumps up. Both fighters planning something. Double lariat, and now drive rush to keep it going. Jumps in. It's a feint. They are really going at each other this round. The Reeves that springs forward with the drive rush. Player one has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. That's gonna leave him rattled. Player one can't afford mistakes with them. The low kick hits. In with the crossover. Yo, critical art now? This is gonna kill, no doubt about it. Oh, they got him! Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Burning kick from above. Double lariat, and now back all of a drive rush. Both fighters desperately want Need tries to act quickly but whiffs the attack. Cross-up attack. Player 1 is looking at a grim situation with
Aí,
burnout.
bicho.
Both sides getting ready. Closes in. Getting up close and personal. Player 1 aims them with confidence. No burnout. They had it all planned out.
Fodástico, Thales, fodástico. GG, sim, dá não. Esquentou minha muleira aqui. Deu não. Que paulada que eu tomei desse cara, hein? Mesmo não sabendo o match, mas foda. Não tinha que tomar tudo isso, não. Marquei demais. Errei vários pilões, fraco. Olha, aqui tudo é lindo. Daí lá eu erro tudo essa porra desse lado aqui. Ai, essa narração chata.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Very nice anti-air there. They read their opponent like a book. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Lots of aggression from both sides. Well-timed command throw there. Just goes for it to stop the opponent's flow. All right, what's coming up next? Shoots off a fireball up close. Double lariat, and now life lead opens up. They've got the meter for a drive impact. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Next hit will end the round. KO! Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. They've both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Jumps up. Doing some quick planning.
Pegou.
And now, player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Checks with a medium kick. Quick breather. They've got the meter for a drive impact. Oh, got too eager. Nice double lariat. Player anti-air in the clutch. And they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Cashes out the cage right
marquei, velho. Não é pra ser esse lariate X, não.
Low on life and is still willing to risk it all on this critical art to deal the cash money damage they need. Okay, drive rush. Player 2 can't use any. What a finish!
Vai, jabzinho, vai.
Player 2 faced a giant and
Vai, Zé do jab.
What a win! We are here in the first round. Which one of them will let their fists do the talk? Good heads-up decision, opting for the drive impact. Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. All right. A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move, or you're gonna eat tons of damage. Trips him up. Big counter. Sees the overhead coming and blocks it. The quarter makes it hard to escape.
Yo.
What'll be the setup here? Well-timed corner switch. Knockdown. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. KO.
Pentega,
Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Player 1 kept their drive gauge topped off through that round and still took the win. Guess they didn't need it. Turns it up a notch and looking to plant him with a pile driver. Player 2 has the life lead. Can they use it? Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. Oh, burnout triggered. Player 2 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. What'll happen here? Goes for the rush. A super art?
Vai, Bocó.
Uses the gauge for the super.
Vai, o Zé Ruel.
Around here. Suspend the meter on the super overhead, but it won't work. That's a big gap. Who's going to close it? A real test of nerves here. Oh, could be the start of something. Pumps the brakes on the impact and whiffs. They're wide open. They gotta go. So, what's next? That corner is sees the overhead.
Ah, dei de bobeira. Dei o que o cara queria, velho. Bobeira. Tudo que o cara queria eu fiz agora.
You gotta take it. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow up here? Spends the gauge for the drive reversal. The jump in catches them. Sticks the combo. Taking stock. Well-timed corner switch. Not shy with the grab. Is the life gap open?
Quem é o mestre?
They need to lean hard on their drive usage. Takes a trip. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Denies the low heavy. Burnout activates. Both experiencing burnout. Closing moments of the match.
Ih, vai catar a avó.
Player 2 with a good start to the fight, but can they keep it up? The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? The low doesn't connect. The attack is parried. Both fighters planning something? Play a drive rush to keep it going. Okay, creating some space here. Medium kick hits. Headbutt.
Não.
Player
Mas deu
2
certo.
will need to play it conservative until their drive refreshes. There's an overdrive shorty. Super arts on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting.
Ai.
Jumps. Throws a projectile to zone the opponent. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. Looks like they both want to stay out of the corner. What are they gonna... The overhead deny. Shows some disrespect with that invincible special. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Next, the counter. Hits a up the counter. This is gonna get them with the Euro step. Player one with a slight lead. Screw pile driver. There's no escape. Okay, here we go. Ooh, you never know what can happen here. Sticks out a kick. Who will set the bait at this range? Going in. Will this super art do anything? An explosive move like this is why you play Sand Game. Buckle in. We're going for a ride. Player two flipping the script with a turnaround super. Could we see a drive impact here?
Droga, matou. Ah, essa rasteira aí me pega toda hora, mano. Hoje tá foda, viu, cara? Tomando só caixa de lixeira. O Thales até desistiu de mim. Ah, minha garganta tá foda.
No way we could have called that. Hugs nothing but air. Doesn't miss a beat. Nice double lariat. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Both sides have full drive and plenty of health. Let's see how things open up. Well-timed corner switch. Takes a trip.
Não, puta! Puta pilão errado.
Player 2 is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers could turn this around in their favor. Sees the overhead coming and blocks it. In a dire situation, they can't afford looking to plan him with a pile driver. Risky up-close scrap still going. Will we see a drive impact? Jump in there.
Vem, rasteirinha, vem.
Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
CS Fighters. Os caras lá do Pablito. Gurizada do Pablito.
This round is so important. You can feel the intensity in the air. A little too greedy there. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Knockdown. Drive rush to keep it going. Max SA gauges. Unbelievably in sync with a chance to score big here. Taking stock. Look. You've got to be mindful of rushes that
Oh,
keeps going.
merda.
A drive impact could end it all here. Life lead is. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Headbutt. Dashes up. Both legs in. Ooh, you never know what can happen here. Backs them into the willing to risk it for the overdrive. Player one is in burnout state, a very precarious situation. This is where we can expect some major pressure. They're in range. We gonna see a jump in? A dash? Scuffle. Oh, here we go. Now they can use drive. Will this super art do anything?
Puta farofeiro do caralho.
Super hits. It's gonna be enough to kill. Does not leave anything to chance.
Ai, meio da minha cabeçada, velho.
Player one made some smart moves there. Great game. They're still at it. No one's willing to step away from a rematch. Sneaks in above. They block the overhead and brushes that off and keeps going. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Sees the overhead coming and blocks it. Neither fighter wants to get stuck in the corner as they continue to duke it out mid-stage. Both sides backing off to form their game plan, feeling out the spacing. Player one is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves, that slight doubt is all it took. Player two on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Was looking for that jump attack. Drive boosted Hadouken. Player two did a great job of maintaining their drive gauge during that last round. It's going to be even more important in this next round to keep that up to help strengthen their ground game. A quick breather, brushes that off and keeps going. Player one needs to use the front of the corner. Perfect KO.
Ai,
They were in full
vacilão!
control there. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Goes for the jump in to start. The last round. It's now or never. Jumps up. The drive impact doesn't work. Crowns him from above. Links it. They're in range. We gonna see a jump in? A dash? The overhead denied. What now? With super arts into flex, raw super art incoming. This is the kind of move that ends games. Zangief's gonna take off some chunky damage, then break their spines and their spirits with this. Player two, flip. This can lead to some big damage. That's gonna leave him rattled. What's next? Oh, what do you mean? Where are you going? You can't escape. Player two, straight up outplayed them. Talk about a David and Goliath situation. Dashes up. Buffs up. Checks him with the projectile. Both fighters are looking for a way to get in, but there's still time to feel out the situation. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Goes for the command grab. Player two will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. Who's gonna make a move? A battle of egos on display here as neither fighter wants to give up any ground. Takes a trip. Player two needs to deal with this burnout.
Droga.
If they can't escape this rock-solid corner pressure, this round is over. Looking to plan him with a pile driver. At this range, many attacks.
Droga, muito longe, muito perto.
Player one takes the
Vacilo.
round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Puta que o pariu.
Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Spends the gauge on the drive rush. Player two needs to use that drive gauge better if they want to take things back.
Oh, caralho, mas é fácil me agarrar, viu?
Still slugging it out at this range. They've got the beater for a drive impact. Looking to plan him with a pile driver. Both fighters planning something? Player two target lock.
Vacilou, me deu
Too
pontinho.
much. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. It crowns him from above. Reach out and hug him. Player two with the lead. Will they go for offense or defense? Both are ready to pull the trigger on the punch. Nothing but air. What now? They trade hits. Looking the overhead denied. Turning it right up with a super. Uh-oh. This could really tip the scales. Player one still has a chance, but it closes it out. Player two faced a giant and walks away unscathed. What a win! They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Zones with the fireball. Blocks the low heavy. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move, or you're going to eat tons of damage. Player two is just about out of drive after that. Deftly shuts out the jumping. Neither fighter wants to get stuck in the corner as they continue to duke it out mid-stage. Life lead is opening up, but that can still be overcome with smart drive use. KO. Player two picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Nails the anti-air. Who's going to start things off? Dashes forward. Player one has a slight life lead. The low heavy is denied. Decides to meet them in the air. Going in, brushes that off and keeps going. They've got the beater for a drive impact.
Errei.
Drop them to earth. Both fighters planning something? Player one will look to apply pressure here. Drive boosted, hug up, KO! This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Jumps up, solid anti-air. Ooh, you never know what can happen here. Sticks out a kick.
Oh, caralho. Eu não erro desse lado, velho.
What are they gonna do? All in with a rush. Both sides getting ready, not going anywhere. Escapes the corner. Links it. Closes it. Will this
Se
super do
fudeu.
anything? Didn't hesitate going for the kill with that super. Oh, they got him. Player 2 made all the right moves, and this experience is only gonna make them stronger. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Shows a medium kick, shoots off a fireball up close. Solid combo. The low kick connects. Player 2 is just
Não
about
era
out
isso.
of drive after that. Does a good job of pushing back. Taking stock. Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout.
Ai,
They've
viado.
been pushed into the wall and the stun's there. Will we see a drive impact? Takes a trip. One combo can end this round right now.
Ah, droga, era pra
Gotta be
correr.
careful not to whip at this range. Jumps in.
Vai, Bocó.
Player 2 picks up the
Vem,
always
Bocózão.
important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Player 2 did a great job of reading their opponent up close that last round. Can they keep the momentum? Feeling out the spacing. Dashes forward. Sees it coming and blocks it out. Looking to plant him with the pile driver. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Medium kick
Droga.
hits. Reads the command grab. Not much life difference. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best. Step picks a good
Agora você foi pra roça.
spot to use the super. Yo, are they actually dead? Are they dead? Oh, they're dead!
Viva!
What a way to close it out! Who could have guessed how that match would have turned
Agora
out?
você tomou um
Not
combaço, meu parceiro. Um combaço. Joinha pra você e tchau. Toma água.
How is
Ah,
this rematch going to
não!
play out?
Continuei!
Are we gonna witness a blowout here?
Eu sou burro.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. The low kick connects. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Well-timed command throw there. What's the play here?
Podia ter apertado nada.
Deals some sick damage there in exchange for some meter. Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Holds out with the block. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Impact's a no-go. Taking stock. KO! Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Big throws. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Will we see a drive impact? Player 2 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Have they noticed the drive gauge gap? Going in? Still
have a
scrapping for
piece of
control of the space. Dashes forward.
Ah.
Goes for the jump in. Hanging on for dear life. Long critical. What's gonna happen? Gets the critical line. Even when the chips are down,
Vai
they're
doer,
still
hein?
looking for a play to take this fight. Now they gotta think of a follow-up. Not much life left, but their drive usage may save them. Noticeable life lead is a comeback.
Ai,
step
só
also
agarrou.
doesn't
Oh,
tuck
meu
and
Deus.
throw. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Oh, they haven't gotten their fill just yet. We're running it back. Was looking for that jump attack. uses the drive rush here to steal their turn. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Lots of aggression from both sides. Player 1 with the life lead. The impact gets blocked. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. KO!
Era pra ter saído, não tava querendo jogar mais.
Sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. Absorbs the and converts the opening impact into a punish counter. Takes the chance to hurt him. Player 2 got smothered that round. They'll need to shake it off and show some more adaptation. They've got the meter for a drive impact. Dashes forward, gets the throw, and continues on the offensive. Player 1, boom, experiencing burnout. KO. That's what happens when you capitalize on all of your chances.
Ai, não queria jogar mais não, velho. Um momentinho. Cadê a garrafa? Que horas são? Meu celular já tá te chamando aqui.
I don't have time to play. What are you waiting for? I don't have time to play. What are you waiting for? I don't have time to play. What are you waiting for? I don't have time to play. What are you waiting for?
Valeu que passou por aí, valeu Thales. Valeu o outro que passaram por aí, deram uma olhadinha, sério foda. Mas eu passei vergonha hoje não foi bonito. Vamos melhorar dessa gripe aí, tá foda. Valeu.